change is the only permanent thing in life. And you know what proved it to me? The price of Maggie. From rupees 5 to rupees 15. That's when I realized that nothing, absolutely nothing remains same. Hello everyone, my name is Kashish Arora and I'm here to share a story with you. A story that how change has become my most unexpected teacher, my closest companion and my toughest critic. Let's rewind a little to once upon a time when I was in school. I was not a dull student. I have begged a few awards for academics and but I used to be in my own space. At times I also craved for attention and stuff, but it never worked out for me until the day 10th results were there and I was ranker of my school. Everybody's eyes were on me, teachers were there to praise me, and relatives were there to celebrate with me. And at that time, I realized that somebody put a spotlight on me. That recognition flipped a switch inside me. I was no more a shy girl who wanted to sit at the back. I was a girl who wanted to laugh loud and live louder. But in middle of all this, something got impacted, my academics. After my 12th results were announced, my mama actually told me that you could have done better. You were overconfident. So at that time, I realized that I somehow impacted my thought process about my career. So I should get back on the track now. I always wanted to go overseas for my higher education, especially Australia. So I started looking for PTE exam. I even talked to my cousins for the universities I wanted to enroll into in Sydney. But like for all of us, something very unexpected happened. COVID happened. And my whole world was shrunk overnight. I don't know what to do next. My plans got shattered. And for the first time, I realized that change was not feeling inspiring anymore. It was cruel to me. For me, I was like, why did you are doing this to me? But anyhow, my parents get me enrolled into some local college of Jaipur. For weeks, I was not doing well. I was unsure if I wanted to do that or not. But you know what? As I often say now, change has to break you a little to rebuild you better. So that's what happened. I started focusing on the changes I could control. I started pouring myself into studies, not because of pressure, but because of determination. And at the end, it paid off. I ranked first in my batch. But this is not something I want to focus on here. You know, I had forgotten a part of myself which I rediscovered in this meanwhile. It's in this meantime. You know what was that? The dance. I used to dance a lot. And because of all this, I forgot that. And I started doing Bhangra. Shrey, you might know what Bhangra is. So it's a Punjabi dance which we people do and it's very fun. So I rediscovered that part of myself and I realized even in the ups and downs of life, you can still find the joy. And one more thing that change taught me at this point of time, that it often brings gifts for us. We may not be able to see it right away, but we will surely be able to see that once. Then came the third year. I was braver. I always wanted to become an entrepreneur, so I started a startup with one of my friends. It was based on e-commerce. We were having so many plans. We were so excited, but at the end, it didn't work out. Not because we were not capable. I don't know what happened, but maybe our visions were not inclined. We were again very much stressed, depressed. But again, change said that I have a lesson for you. I may come not for success, but to make you wiser. And yeah, we became wiser. And then came the placement season. As I just mentioned that I wanted to become an entrepreneur. So how can I sit for placements, right? I don't want a corporate job. That is what was there in my mind at that time. But my mama told me that that's why I have sent you to college or stuff. So she asked me, she pressurized me to sit for placements. I sat for it. I got 2-3 offer letters. And you know what happened? At that time, I was so stuck that what to do next. Because I don't know what to do next. But this time, I just went with the flow. I just trusted that Whenever change has knocked my door previously, it has always bring me some surprises, some gifts, or maybe some learnings. So yeah, today I'm standing in front of you, a proud corporate girl who is ready to embrace any change on its way. But you know what? Now you will feel that changes in this big dramatic events of life. No, it's not like that. You remember when you were a kid, you wanted toys. When we were in college, we wanted good friends and last minute notes. And now when we are in corporate world, what do we want? Holidays, holidays and holidays. So yeah, when I look back, I see a lot of transformations in my life. From being not noticed to being celebrated, from being in chaos to become disciplined, from being heartbroken to become successful. The only thing that is whispering in my mind right now is change is constant. So yeah, maybe some of you want to avoid change, some of you want to resist change, but I would say let's embrace it, because every time life is giving you a chance to put a refresh button over there. It is giving you a chance to upgrade yourself to newer and stronger version of yourself. Thank you very much.